Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Dr. Fatma Salim. So today I would like us to discuss on fasting for those with peptic ulcer disease or ulcers as commonly known. But before that, kindly subscribe if you have not done so. Please give this video a thumbs up. Kindly share. Thank you so much for those that have continuously supported me. Well, back to our topic. For a number of years now, we've had patients coming to me, explaining how difficult it has been for them to fast, and they've ended up breaking their fast in most of the days and all that. So, with the commitment of my patients, I have managed to at least help quite a number of them fast safely. So I thought I should share this with you guys. Anyone suffering, or if you know anyone with such a disease, kindly help them out by sharing this video with them. Well, first things first. In my previous videos, I spoke about the triggering factors, things which, worsen your peptic ulcer disease, worsen the symptoms, So stress was one of them. And before that, let me first say that, so fasting is not compulsory if you are sick, if you are sick and if you have some other reasons, like for Muslims, there are some cases where you are exempted from fasting, one of them being your health. If you're not healthy enough to fast, then you're exempted from fasting and all that. And I believe other religions as well, for those that have compulsory fastings and all that. So stress is one of the triggering factors that worsens peptic ulcer disease, So for those that have this disease and have been finding it cumbersome to fast, when it is compulsory for them to fast, like for Muslims, they know that they have to pay for the missed days, and paying for the missed days when everyone else is not fasting is not an easy thing to do, So one should try and avoid as much as possible. Like if you have some minor symptoms that are bearable and all that, and you think you can fast, then go ahead and fast. But the worst would be for you to force yourself to fast, and then you end up fasting for that one day, but you end up missing a few of the upcoming days because your symptoms would have worsened, So I would tell you that, fast safely. Fasting is one practice that usually humbles people, You're supposed to be humble. You're supposed to be, remembering God. You're supposed to be, doing things the right way and all that. At least for Muslims, I know that's the whole purpose of fasting. You remember all those that, have been starving and all that. You be humble enough, considerate enough to share meals, to just do the right things and all that. So that should humble you. That means that, less stress, unless you're someone who, has some other reasons and all that, major stresses and all that, then it cannot be helped. But you should know that, stress is one of the triggering factors for your peptic ulcer disease. If anything, avoid stress when you're fasting. Just avoid it, Yeah. And secondly, I would advise you, to mind your diet. Mind it thoroughly. Be thorough on your diet. Maybe in some other days when you're not fasting and all that, you somewhat break the rules or guidelines, and you take what you're prohibited from taking because it worsens your peptic ulcer disease. But at this time, please, please, please try and limit yourself. Limit yourself. Be disciplined enough to avoid these triggering factors. If you know that, if you take milk, it worsens your peptic ulcer disease, then stop taking milk. Behave. Be principled. Yeah? Avoid spicy meals, oily meals, gaseous meals like those that cause your your tummy to bloat and all that. Most importantly, avoid anything that triggers or worsens your peptic ulcer disease. Even if it's drinking water on an empty stomach, just avoid that. Even if it means taking coffee, and for sure if you don't take coffee, you will have a headache or something and all that. Just find other reasons, other ways of managing your headache, but don't take coffee, which will worsen your peptic ulcer disease and cause you not to fast the following day. Then again, because when breaking the fast, there are usually varieties of meals to be eaten, even if they are healthy meals and won't worsen your peptic ulcer disease. But be disciplined enough, and reduce your portion. Just eat small portions, regularly, but small portions. Again, take your medications timely. Of course, if you're supposed or if you're used to be taking medication, like in the morning, then in the afternoon, and then in the evening, like 3 times a day, simply turn your days into nights. That's what I usually say. For something like a peptic ulcer disease, if you have 2 drugs, one in a suspension form, which you're supposed to take, like the antacids that you're supposed to take thrice a day, and the other tablet that you're supposed to take once a day, just convert your night into your day. Divide the session. The only thing that would change would be, you'll be taking your medication. If you're used to taking your medication in the evenings, let's say at around 9 p.m., then this time you'll have to take it immediately when you break your fast, let's say around 7. So you take it at least 2 hours earlier, so that you can have maximum time for your next dose. Like you can allow enough time to take for your second dose and all that. So just do that. Take your first dose at 7. Take your next dose maybe at around midnight or 1 p.m. 1 a.m. And then at dawn, wake up at dawn, and take your meals, then take your doses. For instance, maybe around the adhan or the prayer goes around 5 a.m. or something like that. Simply wake up around 4:30, take your meals, take your meds. Just ensure that you maximize on eating small portions during the night, so that at least you will not be on an empty stomach when you be fasting. Because on an empty stomach, then you're giving enough room for the bacteria to multiply and to worsen the ulcers and all that. So at least eat well, wake up at dawn, so simply do not miss your dose. Turn your night into your days. Like simply divide the hours and be sure to take medication regularly. All the necessary medication that you're not supposed to miss. For instance, the one that you just have to take 1 tablet a day, then ensure that you take it immediately after you break your fast, because for some reasons people end up missing or not waking up at dawn, and all that. So you will end up missing that essential dose that will literally complicate things for you. Then again, just eat well and ensure that any drink, for instance, the cabbage drink or soup that helps relieve peptic ulcer symptoms, help cure peptic ulcer disease, just be taking it regularly, so that at least it helps you. Thank you so much, guys. If there's anything that I've missed, or if you have any comments, please don't be sure to put them down below. Otherwise, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and share. Nice time.